Hello! Good evening! How are you today? It is Monday, the 3rd of April, and it is time for our YouTube live stream for the month. Yay! Hello, Rob, good to see you. Hi, Dark, good to see you. How is everyone today? I hope you're well. Hi, Dark, I hope you've had a good day. I've had a good day. Good evening, Phil. It's good to see you. Good to see everyone. How are you all? How is everyone today? I hope you've had a nice day. A nice start to the Easter holidays for a lot of people. It's Easter soon. It's nearly time. We're gonna have holidays. And chocolate. Trying to get rid of this sore throat. Oh no, are you ill again, Dark? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I hope you're better soon. Have you any other symptoms, or is it the sore throat the main one? Boo, sorry to hear that. The weather's been so up and down, though. I mean, it's the sort of... It's the time to be getting ill. The weather's so changeable. 3 days till a long weekend, yes. 3 days, and then we've got Friday, we've got Saturday, we've got Sunday, we've got Monday. So fun. I'm looking forward to it. Can't believe Easter is so soon. Me too, Phil. It creeps up on me, Easter, every year. Because it moves around, you know. So I'm never entirely sure when it's going to appear, and then poof, it's there. Yeah, get well soon, Dark. Get well soon. But yes, I'm very excited. I got all my eggs. Snotty and sore throat had it since last Thursday note, though. Oh no, boo. You have grass to cut. Ooh. Will that be a nice Easter thing, Phil? I mean, it might be a nice Easter thing. It can be quite therapeutic, you know, walking up and down with a mower. -6 for you, Rob. Crikey, that's very cold. It was frosty this morning when I got up, so it must have been pretty cold in the night, and I think it's supposed to be similar tomorrow. But then the sun came out, and the rest of the day has been really, really nice. The frost went very quickly. So yeah, cold at night, but warms up quickly here. It was sunny today. Yeah, me too, Phil, me too. It was lovely. It was lovely. Had to take the car and get some petrol because we're going on a little trip tomorrow. And yeah, the frost had gone by the time I had to go out. Hope it's gone for the weekend. I've got chocolate to eat. Yay! Yes! Well, chocolate will make you feel better, Dark, if you are still ill, but fingers crossed. It's, you know, a good amount of days until the weekend, so hopefully just, yeah, rest up as much as you can. I know it's not always possible, but as much as you can, and then you'll be all ready for your chocolate. All ready. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I hope the weather will warm up for you soon, Rob. Because yeah, -6 is very cold. I don't think it's that bad here. Enough for a frost. Enough for a frost. But yes, I'm looking forward to a nice bank holiday weekend. Nice long one. And we've got a bunch more to come as well. So just bank holidays all over the place here in the UK. Oh, mint oil is good for a sore throat. That's cool. Yeah, I don't have many remedies for sore throat. We need spring to come. We do. We do. I mean, spring's supposed to start a while back, wasn't it? But yes, we need spring to come, please. That'd be nice. Still wearing my big coat. I want to put the big coat back in the cupboard, you know? But still need it. What's this weather about? But yeah, I hope anybody got any plans over the Easter period? Any plans over the little holiday? Travels to Belfast all prepped, yes. Yeah. It should be okay. It's not in the holidays. Last time it was okay, and we were in a similar situation, so we'll see. But yeah, it's only for a few days. That'll be at the end of the month. Not actually that far away. It's like 3 weeks away, I think. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? It can't be 2 weeks. It must be 3 weeks. Yeah, avoiding the holidays is a good idea. Yeah. 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. Thank you, Rob. I mean, I'm going to Northern Ireland, so... You know, I feel like fine weather might be too much to ask, Rob. Notorious it is. So... I think I just said notorious weird. Oh well. But yeah. It'll be nice, and then I've got my proper holiday in Jersey again. Everyone wants to travel now. Everyone is free to travel, yeah. Exactly. Now everybody's on the holiday. Yeah, for Northern Ireland. Let's hope we have fine weather for Northern Ireland, yeah. The level of fine weather that Northern Ireland is capable of. Let's hope for that. I say that with great affection. It's not, you know, I'm not mad at Northern Ireland. But yes. But yeah, anybody else got any plans? I'm going to roll my eggs. And that's pretty much it. Pikachu's very interested in the stream. Pikachu was moved recently because he keeps falling over. So Pikachu, every stream is moved just before the start of the stream, if I remember. And if he is looking a bit tipsy, Mouse has forgotten to move Pikachu. It doesn't take long before he topples over. When is Jersey holiday? It's in June. Similar time to last time, but a bit earlier. So I'm excited. That's going to be fun. Because last time, you know, it was sort of like exploring and seeing what is there and what is still there from the last time I was there. Whereas this time, I know where I want to go. You know? I know where I want to go. Yeah, it'll be nice. My holiday for 2023. Yes, exactly, Phil. I'm going to go more than once. I discovered the arcade near the end of the Jersey holiday last year, which, wonderful though it was, I would have liked to have discovered it earlier. So, I'm going to go sooner. 2 or 3 times at least. If I could go every day, I would, but that might be pushing it. In terms of, you know, bank balance and also time. Yep, Kirby is always fine. Kirby never has an issue. Hello, Steve. Good to see you. How are you today? I hope you've had a good day. Very near your holidays. But yeah, love an arcade. I want to find some more, maybe slightly closer to where I am. There's a lack. There's one in Croydon, but it's not, you know, it's sort of older machines, you know, so if you really like historical arcade games, it's the best place. But if you know, you want basketball, and the fun punching one, you're a bit stuck. But yeah, I should probably go back to the Croydon one at some point. Yeah, holidays where you already know you will like it are the best, exactly. And where you know what you like there, yep. And you can avoid the things you didn't like, and go to the places you do, and maybe put a few more places in. Indeed. Good, but I foresee a busy lead up to my long weekend though. Oh no! Oh, but at least you got something nice at the end, Steve. Want the more skilled games? I guess so. Like, it's fun to try all of these games that I've only heard of and never played, like Street Fighter and stuff. But, you know, I like driving in a car that moves, you know? Dungeons and Dragons the movie is well received. Yes, I want to see it. I'm probably not going to see it till it comes on, you know, streaming services or whatever. But, yeah, that makes me so happy that it's been well received because, you know, historically, we didn't have much hope. History did not give us much hope for the D&D movie, so I'm glad that it's been well received. I'm very happy about that. Rave reviews. As long as it's not like the other one. Exactly. But yes, indeed. But yeah, I don't know what else is out in cinemas at the moment. No idea what's out. All I know about is Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, Phil. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you got over it. You lucky you booked Thursday off though, or I could have ended up doing a 6-hour software update for one of our customers. Oh, that is lucky, Steve. You must have been very happy with past Steve for booking that day off. No, sorry, I can't do that. I'm on holiday. Deary me. Is it out today? I kept seeing things about Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't realise that it was coming out. I thought maybe like a trailer had been released or something. Okay, well I'm very out of date then. I probably won't. I definitely won't see that till it's out on the streaming. Cool. Your past Steve was very wise. Past Steve had you covered. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy films. But I like the game more. I loved the game so much. That was an awesome game. Oh, and I'm finishing The Last of Us tonight. I've got 2 episodes left. I'm going to watch them after the stream. I'm so excited. I'm so impressed with it. It's really good, and it's not too scary. I mean, it's, you know, it's barely scary, I would say. It's mainly just good and exciting. The game is better than the films. I agree, Phil. I agree. I love the game. I just love the vibe of it. It's so good. And the aesthetic and the characters. Oh, Guardians is in a month. Ah, okay, Rob. Okay. Okay. So I'm not totally out of date then. I wonder what was happening today then. I definitely kept seeing things about Guardians of the Galaxy today. On social media. Maybe it was a trailer. May the 5th. Oh, nice. Almost exactly a month then. Nice. Yes, mate, I saw an email about it being on the 3rd earlier. Ah, right. I see. Okay, so it's a month from now. Exciting. I wonder how long it'll take to get to Disney Plus. Takes a few months, doesn't it? But not as long as it used to. They always end up on the streaming services sooner than I'm expecting. John Wick is on. Ooh, is it? Cool. So that's out the same time as Dungeons and Dragons. Cool. I'm I'm a little out of date. I'm very out of date with films. I am loving The Last of Us. I love it so much, Phil. It's really great. The D&D players say that the movie makes you want to play D&D. Yay, Rob. Yay. I hope it makes people who haven't played D&D want to play. Yeah, it's really good, Phil. It's really good. It's not too scary. It's pretty funny. I laugh quite a bit. There's a few jumpy bits, but, you know, it's mainly just dramatic and exciting. It's not too scary. I mean, I know I've got a few dramatic things to happen in the final 2 episodes, if the game is anything to go by. But even so... It does follow the game pretty well. Pretty well. Yeah, very well, I would say. Very, very well. And there are so many of the actors from the game playing roles in the show. So that's really, really fun. Yeah, minor changes. Generally try to avoid reviews of movies. They always seem to over-criticise, in my opinion. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely very close to the game, and it's not like one of those that tries to like get away from the game. You can tell that the people involved in it like the game. You know, it's not like some other shows based on video games that I can think of, or books. But yeah, it's really great, really great. Very much recommend. Only downside is Now TV didn't have a free trial for me to use. Yeah. I feel like I always watch the reviews after I've seen the thing. I don't like the reviews before. Sometimes I like to see reviews after I've seen the thing, just so that I can think about what I thought compared to other people, and also see if there's stuff that I've missed, you know, like subtext and stuff that other people have picked up. Remind me of some of the stuff from the thing. That's how I do it. I don't think I really... I rarely use reviews to decide what to watch. Sometimes with TV I do, but very rarely. Glad they did the game justice. Me too, Phil, me too. And I can't wait for the next series. I can't wait. If I want to see it, I will see it and make my own opinion of it. Yeah. Yeah, I love reviews after the fact. I find it really interesting to have reviews to look at after I've seen the thing. If I'm interested in the film, I'll avoid all spoilers, but if not likely to watch something, I'll just enjoy the review. Interesting. Reviews give you an insight, Rob. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I prefer to go in with less information. Whenever you've been spoiled and you go and watch it, it's always a different experience. You're waiting for the thing that you know about to happen. And you're looking through the glasses of, how do they get to this point that I know is happening? Is this relevant? Is this relevant? How do we get there from here? I don't like that. You used to write reviews yourself. That's cool, Rob. That's cool. I mean, as you know, I make reviews too, of an occasion. I'm hoping to do The Last of Us, although it's probably going to be next week as opposed to this week. I don't think I'll... I haven't given myself enough time if I finish it tonight to make the video. So hopefully I'll have a review of The Last of Us up next week. I'm very excited to do a review again. I enjoy doing them, even though they take a while. If enjoyed films or a series only to find everyone else hates it, then I wonder if I was wrong. Yeah. Same film, but I still like them. Yeah, like when I watched the Producers film, I had so much fun in the cinema. It was really, really great. And then all of the reviews were awful. Yeah, if you liked it, you weren't wrong. Yeah. I enjoyed She-Hulk, but apparently it was the worst thing ever. Well, some people thought it was the worst thing ever, and some people thought it was the best thing ever, Phil. So, I think it's less that She-Hulk was universally panned, and more that it was, what's the word? It caused discussion. Yeah, I really enjoyed She-Hulk. I mean, it wasn't my favourite, of the Marvel shows. But I really enjoyed it, and I felt like it had some really great stuff. You prefer your own style in movies. Nice, Rob. Some reviewers will say something was terrible because the reviewer didn't like one of the performers. Yeah, that's not a good sort of review. That's not a good review. But yeah. Not sure what I want to watch at the moment. Do you want recommendations or sympathy? No idea what's coming out. Bit of both. Okay, I will offer you sympathy, and also, you've got your Dropout subscription. I recommend trying out some Dropout stuff. I love Never After so much. It's so good. I've also been watching some of Game Changer. Make use of that. The recent episode of Game Changer that was like an escape room, I really loved that. You've heard rumours that Dungeons and Dragons is fun. What else is good? What else can we recommend to Phil? Green Machine recommended a few things in my last favourites video. You're currently watching Flash Gordon on Prime. It's not great, but it's Flash Gordon. It's supposed to be a bit cheesy, and I'm enjoying it. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to watch The Mandalorian after The Last of Us. Although, maybe I'll watch something else before The Mandalorian, because I don't think The Mandalorian's out entirely yet. I like to watch things once all of the episodes are out. Might try and find another K-drama or something else. I should probably make use of Now while I've got it, to be honest. Probably find something to watch on Now until Mandalorian. I'm up to date with Mando. New episodes on Wednesdays. Okay, so I'll have to keep an eye on that, because once the final episode's out, I want to start. Oh, it's halfway through. Okay. I love that show so much. It's so good. I love the Star Wars universe at the moment. I'm just so happy with all of the stuff that's happened. It's nice to be excited about Star Wars again, you know? I feel like I went from not excited about Star Wars to really excited about Star Wars to not excited about Star Wars to really excited about Star Wars to not excited about Star Wars to really excited about Star Wars again. So I'm very happy to be really excited about Star Wars, and it's lasted for a good few years now with Mandalorian and the Star Wars game and Andor. Yes, new Star Wars game hype. I can't wait to play that. That's our next... Is that our next Saturday game after... No, it's Thursdays, isn't it? It's our next Thursday... Is it our next Thursday game after we finish Mass Effect? I'm so excited. That was another game that I loved so much. There are so many good games. Recent games. A few years ago, all the games I loved were a few years old. And now they're all right now. The last couple of years, it's just been new game I've loved after new game I've loved. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Spider-Man, other Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Horizon. When I was a kid, I bought Flash Gordon on VHS, thinking I was buying Flash Gordon, and I was traumatized. This was from W.H. Smith's, I'm sure. Crikey, Phil, crikey. Oh dear. I dread to think what that experience was like. That's amazing. Have been playing some great games. So good, so good. It's a good age for nice story-based games, isn't it? Yes, something slightly different. Yeah, indeed, Rob, indeed. Oh dear. The mind boggles, it does. Your parents had that, Steve. You found it in your early teens. I think I was just about old enough to understand the humour. Oh, crikey. I'm not going to Google it. I'm just going to live in ignorance and hope for the best. No, Dark. No, I have never played. I'm just going to... KOTOR. Oh. No, oh, Knights of the Old Republic. No, I have not. Yeah, I feel like I can. I feel like I can guess. Okay, so this is Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Wasn't what I wanted, I can tell you. Oh, did you have a link there, Steve? Because I'm afraid YouTube may have got rid of it. Missing an absolute gaming masterpiece. Okay, I'll have to see if I can figure this out. If I can find my way to Knights of the Old Republic. It's quite old gameplay though. Link was in a second message. It did delete it, or at least I have it deleted. If anybody else can see it. Yeah, YouTube's funny about links. They're cheap on Steam. BioWare made the first one. Okay, cool. I'll have to look that up. Do you think it's a stream game, or do you think it's just for me to play? But yeah, no, I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic. It will be the oldest game you have streamed. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Maybe not a stream game, but we'll see. You recently bought Legend of Zelda. Oh, hi, Pete. Legend of Zelda Breath on the Wild on Switch for a 12-year-old. Oh, nice. Oh, I hope they enjoy it. Should make a modern version. It's very clunky. It's definitely the best Star Wars games made. Oh, cool. Anyone else played any of the Zelda games over the years? I've played Breath of the Wild, but that's it. It's not really my style. But anybody else here played any or lots of Zelda? Hey, good to see ya. You played most of them, Dark. I think there might be a few Zelda fans here. Yeah, I had trouble with Zelda. I don't know. I like some direction. Unfortunately, I get lost when I have too many options, and there were so many options. But it was a fun game, and I love the aesthetic. You were immersed in Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 donkeys years ago. Nice. I did finish Breath of the Wild. I did. We played it on stream and it was really fun. I had a good time. You like Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, Dark. Giving you more direction. I mean... I don't know. I feel like it's not quite the same when, you know, someone else is directing you. Played all on the NES and the SNES and one on GBA. Nice. Yeah, weapons breaking was annoying. I don't know. I didn't mind that mechanic, to be honest. It was like literally my only problem was the map. I'm too impatient. I'm enjoying A Link Between Worlds at the moment. Ooh, nice, Dark. Hope you're enjoying... Well, you said you're enjoying. Ignore that last question. Link's weapon never used to break. A Link to the Past was your favourite, Steve. Cool. Hello, Green Machine. How are you today? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend. All of the greens are here. Both greens. It'd be so good if they made an adaptation of Detroit Become Human. Oh, you mean like a TV adaptation? That would be really amazing. But it's so... Like, I feel like it would be weird if the actors of the show weren't the actors from the game, you know what I mean? I feel like it would be weird. The SNES version is the only one you played, Green Machine. We won't force you to play another Zelda game. Okay, thank you. I mean, I'd be interested to know if it's good, but yeah, I'm not sure I'd stream it, unfortunately. But it was fun to try it. Was a good game to try. And then sometimes when you play games you're not sure about, you really enjoy them, like Fire Emblem, you know? I didn't think I was going to get on with that. So, you know, it was good to try it. Yeah, that would be cool. Played NES version, but adapted to PC. So I don't know if the fine points were the same. Interesting. Yes, I think you can, Steve. I feel like I've seen them. The NES and the SNES Zelda games. Yes. I feel like Ixnay was playing one. No, was that something else? Do I have plans to read something this year? Oh, Phil, that's a loaded question, isn't it? Yeah, so little time to do all of the things. Maybe, Phil, I don't know. Hang on, I have an update. In either my last live stream or the live stream before, I was talking about how I'd started reading the, oh no. Oh, what's the book I'm reading? The Midnight Library. About how I started reading the Midnight Library, I got to like 40 pages from the end, and then I just haven't read it. And I said in that stream that the next time I went into London to work, I'd actually use the commute to read. And I did. I read, so in answer to your question, Phil, I have read something this year. I have read about 25 pages of The Midnight Library. So I'm still not at the end. Like, I still haven't finished the book. But I used my commute like I said I would. I actually did one of the things that I said I was going to do in a stream. That was a very long answer. Oh, Final Fantasy, yes, that's what it was, Steve. That's what it was. The one I suggested you finish on the throne. Exactly. Exactly, Green Machine. Yeah, I didn't do that, but I did read it on the train. It is pretty sad. It is pretty sad. It is really good, but it is pretty sad. But yeah, it's quite a quick read. Not that you would know from it that it's taken me like a year and a half to read it, and I still haven't finished it. It's a good book. There's still time. I think it'll be like the next commute day. I'll finish it off. The only downside was I'd lost my place, so I had to go back until I found where I was, which wasn't helpful because I don't have a good memory. But I got there. I eventually got to where I was. And I didn't need to go back to the beginning of the book and read it from the start. I remembered it, so that was good. Tried reading Matt Haig before, but it can be a bit of a downer. I've never read Matt Haig before, so I don't have anything to compare with. I can't tell you if it's sadder than his normal stuff. But yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's not. It's quite heartwarming in a way, you know. Yeah, it is good. And then after that, I really want to read The Priory of the Orange Tree, which is the other book that I got to read like 2 years ago and didn't read. Yeah. I did the whole of Discworld Discourses because I wanted to get back into reading again. But I didn't get myself back into reading again. I just got myself back into reading Discworld again. But there we go. I used to read a lot though. Maybe I've just done all my reading, you know? Maybe I just did all my reading for the decade a few years ago, and that's fine. Next decade I can do more reading. You know, things change, Phil. Things change. Yep, used to be theatre and books and cosplay, and now it's video games and D&D and film. Well, I don't really watch. I used to watch more films than I do now, Phil. Lego. Yep, sharing the arts, you know, it's good to experience lots of different forms of media, you know. It's good to have a change. There's only so many plays and musicals, you know, you can see before you want to see something else. Watching my plants grow, yes. After an initial blip at the start, they are alive, Green Machine, and they are thriving. Mainly because I gave most of them to my mum and she looks after them and they do well. But I have several cacti and succulents that are still under my control and they are good. They are happy. I have found my limit with plants and it is cacti. How is the puzzle going? Oh, last night I spent about an hour and a half and I got all of the edges but one. So I now have all of the edges but one. I did that thing where I moved all of the pieces to one end of the box and picked them out one at a time until I found all the edges. And I obviously missed one. Sort of said K-drama. I mean, to be fair, Phil, I don't feel like it was, you know, I don't think that I can blame you on K-dramas. The Lego cacti. Well, they're alive too, Rob. They're alive too, but no, living ones are also alive. I'm very, very proud of my living plants that I have. But yes, the cacti are doing well, both living and Lego. I'm very happy about it. Yes, the coffee table. Indeed. Yeah. I've always been reticent to do a puzzle on the coffee table because, you know, it takes a while to do a puzzle, and so sort of you're saying, I cannot use this coffee table for anything apart from the puzzle for, you know, like a few weeks, maybe, depending on how much you do the puzzle. So I've always been a little apprehensive to put a puzzle on that table. But after I got like ill and I was trying not to do so much, I thought maybe this is an actual good time to put a puzzle on the coffee table. Because you're trying to not do as much as you were doing just for a few weeks. So that's what I've done. That's my method. So far it seems to be doing okay. He's probably getting jealous. Oh yes, Kirby's... Yep, sorry. I think it was more that I hid Kirby. I moved, Rob. We don't have a Lego stream due for a while. We do have a Lego stream. I mean, it's due. We have BD1. We're going to do a BD1 build. But the window in which I was going to build BD1 disappeared. So I don't know when that's going to be. Can buy a jumbo porter puzzle. Yeah, I do have one of... It's like a big mat, and it's got these sides that fold, right? Fold in, and then other sides that fold in with Velcro, and you're supposed to be able to carry it. So I've got that, but you can't tip it on its end because all the puzzle pieces fall, so you have to keep it like horizontal, which I think defeats the purpose. But yeah, like exactly that. Yeah, it's the portfolio case. Yeah, I do have one, but I can't tip it on its end, so it just takes up the same amount of space. But yeah, I could do that. Although I don't think I could do it on the coffee table because the leaves wouldn't fit. It would be very awkward. They'd be like falling off. Yeah, nice to have a BD1 on the back burner. Yeah. But yeah, when I'm doing a puzzle on like a kitchen table, which is where I normally do a puzzle, I normally do it in that jumbo porter puzzle, and then if we need the table, I just sort of have to lift it and put it on the floor somewhere. Does defeat the purpose in that you can't carry it out with you, but it's enough to lift off the table and relocate. Yeah. Yeah. Running out of background? What am I... Oh yes, do you mean my table? Sorry, it took me a while. Yeah, I am worried that BD1's not going to fit. I mean, there is more table, it's not on the screen. So BD1 would definitely fit there without issue, but you wouldn't be able to see him. But yeah, I don't really know what to do because I can't move the mug because it's dangerous to put the mug on the table where the computer is, which is why I don't put mugs there because of a previous incident. And I'm not a people, everyone. I'm not a person who like knocks over stuff on the regular, and even I managed to spill apple juice all over everything that I own. So it goes there. Ooh, exciting, Rob. Exciting. But yeah, I don't know. I have to figure it out, Green Machine. I have to figure it out. But yeah, you're right. There is no space. I would not be against relocating Groot. I mean, it would be sad to relocate Groot, but I would not be against putting Groot, like, further away on the bookcase if I could. Just because he's very flimsy. He's already fallen off once and knocked his leg off. So yeah. Your drink's in the desk drawer. Oh, that's a good... I like that system, Green Machine. I really like that. I don't think I could do that in my drawers. They're not deep enough. But, I really like that. That's good. That's very good. Assuming not a drawer in which things can spill on it. But yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Maybe Aloy could go on the bed next to Pikachu. I don't know. I probably think too much about this, you know? I probably think too much about this. Could brick up the window and put more shelves. You need natural light in that room, really. Exactly, you know? Yeah, it is. I could do with more background space, but never mind. For things to watch while you have Now TV. Oh, nice, Screen Machine. Nope. Nice, Steve. Sorry, I misread. Chernobyl, House of the Dragon. I had thought about maybe House of the Dragon. And Westworld, if it's still available, might have moved now. I could do Westworld. That's definitely been on the list for a while. Yours not deep, but it's lower than the desktop and the keyboard drawer. Nice. A deep drawer would be annoying. You'd have to reach in instead of just reaching over. I see. Could place another box thingy beneath Baby Yoda. I don't think they'd sell them anymore. They're like proper shelves. Yeah. Like, Groot could probably fit above Baby Yoda instead of that little black plaque. Like, Groot could probably sit on the shelf on top of the box that Baby Yoda's on. What do you think? I feel like Groot, you know, I don't want him to go too much in the background because he looks awesome, but he also, I'm terrified, is going to fall. And he already has fallen. What about a green screen behind Toy with a picture of all your toys on the shelves behind you? Yup. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I should just have a green screen here and then just pictures of everything. That would save some space. Groot could go somewhere else entirely since you have other Groot on the couch. That's true. That's true. Yeah. It's just... because this used to be like a normal table, but over time it has become the characters and video games we have played table, you know? So it seems a shame to move Groot away from the characters and video games you have played table. But hey, sometimes you have to. I guess he could go there. Like, I feel like that's probably the best place for Groot. Because he's not going to get knocked off there. And he would still be visible because the wall is so dark that you can see him real easy. Other Groot's right behind that table, so... yeah, that's true, Green Machine, yeah. I have double Grooted. Yeah, that's true. Because Groot didn't used to be visible there. He used to be, like, in the centre, and I was constantly in the way. You could never see Groot. But now I've moved Groot. You're right, you're right. At least you don't have more arriving each month to unbox, yes. Yeah, I do miss Sokawai boxes, but you're right. I do have a lot of stuff that has come from them. But it's nice to have, you know, I've got the video game plushie and I've got the video game Lego/crochet area. It's a good system. Yes, that is a shame, Rob. That would be the dream. Just to have like more space, but alas. Alas. We've got to work with what we've got, and what we've got is a little couch sofa bed thing, a bookcase, 2 of the 6 shelves, box shelves that I have that are visible, a little table with drawers in, and a lot of space for a big radiator. So we have to have the radiator. Yep, everyone has a story to tell, exactly. And we always have an increasing amount of cushions. You can't really tell, but there are now a lot of cushions behind me. There's 4 grey ones as well as the 2 pink ones. And then 3 more pillows behind. It really has got a little extreme. Do you ever think it's too cluttered? You know? Some people just have a green screen and you can just see their head. Maybe I'm missing a trick. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Yeah, my whole studio used to be sitting there with that bookcase and some shelves behind me. And the radiator as well. Yep. Don't think it's cluttered enough. Dusting the room is a pain. Green Machine. Dusting the room is a big pain. It's very much a pain. And if I'm honest, I don't do it enough. But I do my best, and it is difficult. Some streamers have a second camera pointing at their cat's bed. You could point another one on your Lego. Yeah, just the Lego cam. That's a good shout, Steve. Let's do that. Completely confuse anyone who's new and is expecting something to happen in that camera, but it's just the Lego and it never moves. Thanks as a leaf blower. Thank you. You just run your face forcing through received stuffed toys. Yep. That's when we need the intervention, okay? You have my permission for an intervention when it gets to that, where it's just like a sea of game-related stuff behind me. My style, yes, indeed. Lots of different interests. No ability to prioritize or choose in any way. Just growing more and never diminishing. Yep, all of the interests. That's my style. Just more stuff, you know? Just more stuff. You know when we have 12-hour streams and we have the balloons behind me? Just that, but it's video game related plushies. Oh dear. Oh crikey, it's nearly 5 to 8. Get a bunch of little things you can hang from the ceiling. That's cool. The only downside is you wouldn't be able to see them. They'd have to be quite low, and then I wouldn't be able to walk. But I like that Green Machine. It's very inventive. I think it's a good idea, and maybe it will come to that, and I'll just have to hunch whenever I walk through the room. We want people to think it has to be a green screen, as no one would have that much stuff, surely. Yep, that's the plan. You know, I feel like we've got some good ideas here. I've got a lot to think about. You know? It's good. This brainstorming session is wonderful. A ceiling cam and put the window in front of your window. Yes. I like it. Maybe I should just have about 3 or 4 cameras, as well as this camera, just looking at different areas so that you can see everything. And then the game in one corner. I feel like we're really making progress. Yeah, 360 cam. That would be cool. That would solve an issue. But whenever I wanted, you know, to talk to you, I'd have to be like, come back. Yeah, do we need the game? I mean, it's a good question, Phil. Maybe we don't need the game. Maybe we could just have the audio and I can describe what's happening. Yep. I think this is good. I really think we're figuring some stuff out. Many people think, oh, the streamer YouTuber. Some do, and it looks really good. I am not that person. .360 cams, we can always sit on the sofa with you. Interesting. Then you wouldn't see me, I'd just be facing away from you. Every now and then I recognise someone's green screen. That's cool. I do have a green screen. If you had a green screen, you could set it as a moving image of all the stuff just scrolling endlessly behind you. Yeah, like Generation Game. Just have it scroll past. I like it. Write out comments on little boards and hold them up. Hours of entertainment, I think. Be like that game show where you have to remember all the products. Yes. Exactly, Steve. We had the same thought. No cuddly toy. No quivering bloke. Indeed, Pete, indeed. Yeah, they'd just be like going by on a conveyor belt. All this random stuff. Yep. Mug of water, because you can't put it on your desk. TARDIS. Pink fan. Pink cushion. Tall neck Lego. Random book. I think it's a good shout. Not a conveyor belt, random directions. Oh, okay. Oh, like that right, like that screensaver where you've got the little thing that's going. Right. Didn't she do well? Didn't she do well? I can't do it. I can't do the voice, Phil. Group Batmobile, TARDIS, R2D2, stressed streamer, plastic Aloy. Yeah, I just move into shot every 10 minutes or so, and I'd just be like talking continuously, and you'd be like, she's been talking this whole time, right? And we just haven't been able to see. And then I'll just move out of shot again, and then you'll get the next set of things. Anyway, I feel like this stream has gone in a direction, and I'm not against the direction. It's a very good direction. But alas, it is nearly 8 p.m. And I'm gonna have to go and finish The Last of Us, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, when screensavers were a thing. Does anybody use a screensaver now? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. We did. Well, I don't we talked about Easter eggs. We talked about chocolate at the start, Steve. A little bit. Like, not much, but we did have Easter. What a productive stream. Yeah, we haven't made so many plans. You know, I've got a lot to think about. Thank you, everyone, for your suggestions. You know, I'm going to take them on board. Look forward to your review of The Last of Us. Yay! Thank you, Pete. I'm hoping next week. Must have missed that. Screensavers aren't necessary anymore. Fixed images don't etch into the monitor anymore. Ah, so that's why they're not a thing. I did wonder if it wasn't a thing anymore, that, you know, it just wasn't necessary. I just didn't know. That's interesting. Thank you, Green Machine. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you had fun. I hope you have a lovely week. I'll be back, hopefully, with a video, probably at the weekend. It's not weird to put out a video on Easter Sunday, is it? Is that weird? If I decide that it's weird, I won't. But that was my current thought. Oh, a Smarties Easter egg. Oh, enjoy, Steve. Oh, thank you, Rob. I'm excited. Little trip. It's going to be fun. But yes, Pat Scoot. Yay, good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely week. Happy Easter if you're celebrating. Have a lovely bank holiday if you've got one of those. You know, like a chocolate egg. Yeah. And yes, enjoy any and all chocolate that is available to you. Have a lovely week. Stay safe and well. Get better soon, Dark. And yes, have fun Tuesdays, as Phil says. Take care, everyone. And thank you for being here. And I'll see you very soon. Right. Take care. I will see you later. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.